Now, please give a warm welcome to the trainers of Oceans of Fun.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you out there? Oh, I got some excited people. That's definitely very exciting. Well, we definitely have a very exciting show planned for all of you. So I need to hear some enthusiasm from everyone out there. Let's try this one more time. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that is perfect. I do want to start off the show by saying I need everyone to take a seat, please, on our blue seats. We do want to clear off this area, as well as we cannot have people sitting in our stairs as well. So I know it's a full crowd out there. If everyone can work together, let's please just try to give everyone a seat. So thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look on our backstage, you are going to see our very first star, and I'd love to give him a formal introduction. That's our 6-year-old male Atlantic harbor seal. Something that's really cool is all of our animals here do know exactly what the sound of your applause means. Let's please make it nice and loud for Bumper. Very nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. That's a great big hello from Bumper. Now, I want to quiz you and see just how closely everyone was listening. Did I say Bumper was a seal or a sea lion? Shout it out. Oh, I heard mostly the correct answer. Bumper is a seal. A lot of people do commonly confuse seals and sea lions, so today I would like to point out 3 very easy differences, so you hopefully will never confuse them again. The very first difference, it's probably one of the easiest. It's those front flippers he's showing off there for you. Seals are very small front flippers. They're about the size of a human hand. They use those for steering. They move their hind flippers in a side-to-side motion called sculling. When seals swim through the water, they can reach about 15 to 20 miles per hour. A sea lion's front flipper is much larger. It's about the size of a human arm. They will use those to propel themselves, and they can reach speeds up to 25 miles per hour. The second difference I'd like to talk about today is definitely the easiest. It's how these animals move right up here on land. It's very cute as well. So as you can see, seals do spend their entire lives on their bellies. So when a seal moves up on land, they contract those very strong stomach muscles. They kind of resemble an overgrown caterpillar. He definitely did a great job showing that off for all of you. Please put those hands together for him. I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't have you cross for here. Have a seat, thank you. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, sea lions do move a lot differently on land as well. They possess an adaptation called a rotating hip bone. They are able to rotate their hind flippers right up under their bellies so they can walk or gallop on all 4 flippers. Well, the third and final difference I'd like to talk about today is right on the side of Bumper's head. It's his ears. Now, if we look at Bumper, you may not really even see an ear, and this is because seals have internal ears. All you will see is a small pinhole located about an inch behind his eye. Sea lions do have external ears, so you are going to see tiny little ear flaps on the outside of a sea lion's head. They kind of look like little Tootsie Rolls, and they're called external pinnae. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bumper did a great job helping us out today. Can we give him a great big round of applause? Wonderful job, Bumper. I really do hope, with the help of Bumper today, that all of you will never confuse a seal or sea lion again. Well, a lot of people do commonly ask us, how do you train your animals? We use a method called bridge and target training. The bridge is a clicking sound you may hear throughout our show today if you listen closely. All of our trainers do have a clicker on their left wrist. This click tells our animals they're doing a great job, lets them know the reward is on its way. Now, target simply means to touch. Our animals learn at a very young age to target the tip of their nose or any other body part to a trainer's hand. What you do see our trainer holding is called a target pole. Using those targets, we're able to shape all of their behaviors. We eventually fade those targets away, and we communicate using our hands and our voices. So Bumper was showing off how he learned a few of his behaviors. That last one was a wiggle behavior, which is one of his newer behaviors. Ladies and gentlemen, help me out there. Let's let him know he's doing a great job. Let's hear it for him. Woo! Well, fish is our animal's primary form of reinforcement. We also use a variety of secondary reinforcers, which is anything they may enjoy. So those can vary from things such as back rubs from a trainer, playing with a favorite toy, maybe even eating some ice cubes. We can also give some of our animals Jell-O as well. Those are definitely great ways we can give our animals some extra water in their diet. But something else that all of our animals do enjoy, and I've already told you this, they do know what your applause is. Let's give them a great big reward. Very nicely done, Bumper. Well, seals have a lot of adaptations that help them survive life not only in the water, but as well as up here on land. They're very flexible and agile animals. Now, if you look at Bumper's face, you're going to see he has whiskers. Those whiskers have special nerves in the end called vibrissae. They can sense vibrations in the water, let them know if there's any fish swimming by, or perhaps any predators. Now, their body shape is also very important. It's called a hydrodynamic body shape and allows for them to cut through the water, just like he was doing. Very nicely done. Keep those hands going. I know you can be louder than that. Let's hear it for him. Wonderful job, Bumper. Now, of course, if we all looked at those rings, they were a very bright shade of yellow. Well, both seals and sea lions are colorblind, which means they see everything in their environment in shades of black, gray, and white, which, of course, I think makes everything they do that much even more impressive. What do you all think? Bumper's going to be wrapping up his portion. Can we make it nice and loud one more time? Very nicely done, big guy. Well, I do want to take a moment to inform everyone in my audience today about a program we will be offering right here at the Aqua Theater right after our show today. It is called Behind the Splash. Now, Bumper's going to show off a natural behavior. This is called surfing, and this is a great big finale for him. Let's hear it for him one more time. Very nicely done, Bumper. Now, that program, like I was talking about, Behind the Splash, is a photo opportunity, so some of our guests have the option of purchasing a ticket so they can get a picture taken with one of our stars. If you are interested in that, right after our show, you can purchase the ticket right up this set of stairs located right next to our sound booth. You can have up to 5 people in your photo, and just so everyone does know, space is limited and it is on a first come, first served basis. So if you are interested in that, please do make sure getting a ticket is definitely a top priority. Now, I have a question for everyone in my audience today. Show of hands, do I have any seafood lovers in my audience? Let's see. All right, it's a big audience. I got a lot of seafood lovers out there. Well, that is great. If anyone happens to have a smartphone or a tablet, there's an app out there. This is put out by the Monterey Bay Aquarium. It's called Seafood Watch. This app tells you the best options when purchasing the seafood, whether for your own home or in a restaurant, to help support your health, the health of wild animals, but also supporting sustainable fishing practices so we can all enjoy seafood in the future. So I encourage every single person in my audience today, especially those seafood lovers, please do check out that app. One more time, it's called Seafood Watch. Now, of course, our animals here definitely are seafood lovers. Each animal can eat anywhere from 5 to 30 pounds of fish a day. It all depends on the specific animal, but also the season. So the winter time, that's when they're going to be eating a lot more fish. These animals can pack on a blubber layer that is several inches thick. And then, of course, the summer months, you don't need all that blubber, so that's when they're going to be eating a lot less. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce you to my next star, I got to quiz you now. Is that a seal or a sea lion? Very nicely done. Looks like you were all listening very closely. That is a sea lion. That's our 11-year-old male California sea lion. He's currently weighing over 400 pounds. Put those hands together for Diego. And a very big hello from Diego. Very nicely done. Well, the most important aspects of everything that we do here at the Aqua Theater is what we call husbandry training. Husbandry training is all of the medical behaviors we train our animals. So we do examine our animals on a daily basis, looking at their eyes, their ears, mouths, flippers, and even their tails. All of this is to ensure that if our animals ever need any kind of medical care, we can provide this for them in a comfortable and restraint-free setting. This does ensure it's not only comfortable for our trainers, but more importantly, it is comfortable for our animals. Some examples of husbandry behaviors that all of our animals know. They can do layouts for things such as x-rays, ultrasounds. We can get voluntary blood samples from their hind flippers. We can even ask them to open their mouths nice and wide. We can brush their teeth on a daily basis. Diego's going to be working on a husbandry behavior today. We can ask our animals to breathe into a little plate. That way we can get a great sample of their lungs as well. He's over there. Let's give him some encouragement, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a great job. Very nicely done. And you're also going to notice we can ask our animals, we can put that little stethoscope right up to their neck so we can listen to their lungs as well. He's doing a wonderful job, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it nice and loud again for him. Now, all of these behaviors do help these animals tremendously. In the wild, seals and sea lions only live to be about 10 to 15 years old. In zoos and aquariums, just like you see here, these animals can live in their late 20s and even well into their 30s. So we're nearly doubling, even tripling their lifespans. It's definitely due to all of this wonderful care. It's like going to the doctor every single day. They also don't have to worry about predators, pollution, and of course they get all of the fish they want. Now I have an important question to ask everyone out there. Are you enjoying our Flipper Friends so far? Perfect. That is exactly what we like to hear. By having these animals on display, we are doing one of our most important jobs, which is educating the public. We do hope that everyone today will walk away with a greater appreciation and understanding of these animals and our environment. Now we have found one way we can leave a lasting impression on an audience is by inviting down a volunteer to work with our trainer and our animal. So with this in mind, do I have any excited volunteers? I think I'm going to go with you in the orange right there. Yours was the very first hand I saw. Come on down, sweetheart. All right, we'll come right through here. What's your name? Emily. Why don't you put your hands together for Emily? Go ahead, Emily. Take a step through. I'm going to shut this. Oh, go this way. That's it. I'm just closing that up. Follow me, Emily. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Emily, we're going to come right over here, okay? We're going to stand right behind that blue cooler. Perfect. All right, so Emily, let's start off. Let's wave to Diego. So we're going to wave. All you're going to do, you're going to take this hand. You're going to wave it really high in the air just like that. Perfect. When Jackie tells you to, and say Diego wave. Nice and loud, okay? She'll tell you when. Wow, you got a great trainer voice. Let's try a circle. I think this will be a good one. You're going to take this hand, the other one. Yep, you're going to draw a really big circle, just like this. Practice with me. Perfect, just like that. And you're going to say Diego circle in that loud voice you have. There you go. Perfect, very nicely done. Well, he did so well. Jackie's going to show you how to reward him today. All right, so we do feed our animals two different kinds of fish. Caitlin, which is a leaner fish, and Herring, which is a fattier fish. She is not shy. She's throwing that one up. That's a great big Herring. Thank you so much. Give me a high five. You got lots of fish cubes on that hand, don't you? That was perfect. Go ahead and have a seat, Emily. Everyone put your hands together for our volunteer and Diego. Very nicely done. Well, the play behavior is one of the most important behaviors for all animals, not just young, but also adults. Through play, animals learn about their environment, social skills, and they develop the skills and reflexes they need for later in life. Training definitely is a wonderful learning game that provides our animals both with mental and physical stimulation. So right now we'd like to highlight for you some of the behaviors Diego's working on. We're going to turn down my mic and turn up some fun music so we can watch him show off for all of you. Keep in mind he does know exactly what that applause means. So ladies and gentlemen, please make it nice and loud anytime you see something you like. utilizing was a tool called A to B's. It's a really great way we can switch up things for our animals as well. It's a fun way so they get to go back and forth between different trainers. Makes their day definitely very exciting. What is really important to understand, it's extremely dangerous to approach any animal in the wild. It is a law that you must stay at least 100 yards away from any marine mammal. Never try to reach out to touch them or feed them. This isn't only for your safety, it is for the safety of the animals as well. It's very important to understand that the interactions you see here are only made possible by professional trainers working on a daily basis to establish these wonderful and trusting relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, you were very quiet during that play. Let's hear it. Make it nice and loud for Diego. Woo! Wonderful job, big guy. Well, seals and sea lions are just some of the many species found living in our oceans. They are part of a web of life that extends out of the water to all life on Earth. We really do hope our presentation today has inspired everyone to help save and protect these animals and our environment. Now, please, if anyone does have questions in my audience today, don't be shy. Do come down and talk to us after the show. We would love to answer those for you. Now, I do ask as everyone exits today, you please stay off this railing and a couple steps back for the comfort and safety of our animals. Let's give all of our stars another big hand. Let's hear it for them. Well, on behalf of everyone here at the Amphitheater, I do want to thank you all so much for joining us today. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at Hersheypark. Goodbye, everyone.